We want to thank Jake for joining us on the topic talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we'll have Pat coming in on the next topic. But before that, let's take a break. Let's wind down. I think some cool heads need to prevail after Ricky and I, again, got a little heated on the Cavs in that last topic. So let's cool it down with some wet boys. Let's bring in some cool shooters, some nice dudes. We're talking about guys who absolutely popped up.
I like it.
How do you put out a fire? Water. But we're going to be talking about some damp dudes, the soggiest of shooters, the dampest of dudes, wet boys. These are guys that popped off over the past week. We don't want to dedicate a whole topic to them. We use wet boys to talk about the guys that went off in the first week of the playoffs. And this is going to be separate from the wet boy of the year, which was to LeBron James, the king, who was nominated with 6 Wet Boys honorees, and that gives him the Wet Boy Player of the Year. So this is going to start fresh for the postseason. So don't forget to let us know who you think the Wet Boy of the first week of the NBA postseason was. But boys, let's jump into it. Ricky, who was the Wet Boy of the week for you?
Mine was a little difficult because I'll be honest, there were some guys like Oladipo who I really wanted to give it to, but in the end, I had to settle with Chris Paul. This is a guy I know that James Harden had a great week as well, but I mean, watching him play 21 points this week, shooting like crazy, and in that game too against the T-Wolves, when he was out there and James Harden was on the bench, there was that one shot, he drives into the lane, throws it up. The height gets to almost the top of the backboard before it drops right through. Chris Paul making it go, and hopefully he'll get to the second round with the Rockets because he couldn't do that with the Clippers. I was going to say Houston Rockets because... And I just said say Rockets.
I thought it was he gets the second round and then loses. He can't get past the second round.
Because he usually gets injured in the first round, and they don't get to the second round.
I don't know. I just think it's nice that Chris Paul's reminding people that he is a top-tier point guard in the league still.
Did anyone doubt that, though?
I mean, he's been on and off again throughout the whole year with injuries, so it was kind of one of those things.
But did anyone doubt his talent?
Not really.
Yeah. So.
But he's kind of forgotten about in the conversation in the West, to be fair.
I always feel like he's always an underrated point guard.
Fair enough.
Because he's consistent. Because he doesn't have triple doubles like Russell
Westbrook.
20-20-0. He's not lighting it up like Steph was back in the day, but he's consistently been one of the best players in the NBA.
Yep.
The last time the Clippers were in the second round was the 2015 playoffs.
Yeah.
So that was the last time. That and 2014 were the last times.
Yeah, and the whole thing was, I think they were favored in that. Whatever. Favored in those series. That's why people give him a ton of shit for that. Anyways, Dave, who is your Wet Boy of the week? We kind of have a little bit of a theme.
Yeah, we got a little symbology here. Honestly,
symbology.
I don't know. I was going for something
synergy.
Synergy. I was going for synergy.
I thought you were just going with a Boondock Saints joke.
A little bit, but it was synergy. I'm going for the no longer brow in Anthony Davis. He's just been dominant. Yeah, he shaved the brow.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
It was a joke. It was April Fool's, dude.
Shave the brow. Buy into the video. He shaved the brow. I loved him. He's amazing. He's been proving me right, which is the best part about this. And I love the fact that he is absolutely killing the Blazers down low.
Dave just picks Wet Boys based to validate his own opinions.
No, honestly,
to prove that he's right.
He was a 4-time Wet Boy for us. He was a runner-up to LeBron James. He
did hold the top spot for a while until LeBron took.
He dominated February after Boogie went down.
He has been phenomenal. And the Pelicans have been one of the most impressive teams in the playoffs so far. So, Sean, I'll roll over to you now for your pick.
Well, the Trash Bros right now, the new Trash Bros in Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum have been getting shut down by my Wet Boy of the Week, Drew Holiday. We thought he was overpaid, but goddamn is he proving his worth in the playoffs right now. Drew Holiday, 23 points per game, 6 assists, 2 steals, 53% from the field and 38% from three, but he's not doing it just offensively. He's doing it defensively, shutting down Dame Lillard, making him turn the ball over, making him look like a fool offensively. Dame Lillard has not been able to figure out Drew Holiday's defense. He's been an absolute stud defensively. Drew Holiday is probably credited the same with Anthony Davis for being the reason why the Pelicans are up 3-0 right now. Because, yes, AD's been playing fantastic and been destroying.
It's like 20% AD, 20% Drew, 20% Rondo, and the rest is all Nico.
Not just Rondo.
40%
Rondo.
40% Nico.
Which I had to remind you that he existed.
He did
when you're picking series. I was like, bro.
I don't know if...
I don't know. I thought the Blazers would come in and be better.
I think everyone has. Better. No, I think everyone has.
Yeah.
I mean,
no one expected them to be shut down this hard from Drew and Rondo.
Did you pick Blazers?
Yeah, no.
You picked...
I picked the Pelicans.
You picked the Blazers, though.
Yeah, I did.
I think we all picked close series, though. I picked
Yeah.
the Pelicans too. So at least, I bet my car and lost it.
Yep.
And that Cleveland thing, but at least I got the Pelicans right.
Yeah,
But
which is
again,
impressive.
none of us,
Whatever you
none
want
of
to
us-
hang your hat on, Sean.
none of us picked a 4-game sweep or 5-game series where Pelicans won.
No.
So I mean, we all thought it was going to be a close, tight
Yeah, we
series.
didn't think
so-
it'd be Warriors Spurs.
Well, it's not over yet. Lucas, who knows?
No, but I'm still saying, like, even if it goes the distance and the Blazers somehow pull it out down 3-0,
Yeah.
it's still going to go 7 games.
Yeah.
So
It'd be miraculous.
I mean, again, we're not expecting a blowout like it's been so far.
You know what's the thing I do find funny though?
What's that, big
All
guy?
of our wet boys, Western Conference.
I was
no
thinking about
Eastern
that.
Conference
Western
guys
Conference?
this week.
I was thinking someone should have picked Ben or LBJ just to give some love, but I mean, so far Pelicans with the way they've been dominating.
I think you have to
as
give
a
them their
6 seed,
respect.
You got to give them the love, and then obviously Chris Paul, good
I
pick as
toss
always.
out the seeds. They're all like 3 through 6 was within a game.
That's true. Also, Chris Paul, you have the wet boy counter up, right?
I don't, but
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, because I made the thumbnail, and I was thinking I don't remember putting Chris Paul.
I don't know
think
that he
he
has
has
been.
Because I know James Harden was a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I don't remember.
Don't think Chris Paul was ever a wet boy.
Gerald Green was.
Yeah,
but I
we definitely did Joe
do not think
you
Chris
did
Paul
Joe
was.
Green.
Yes. Yes, I did.
So,
and he's been amazing. I'm just saying.
He has been. So Drew Holiday, I believe, getting his first wet boy honoree.
Chris Paul was never a wet boy.
All right,
There you
Chris
go.
Paul and Drew
bum,
Holiday.
bum.
Did Drew? No, Drew got one, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So Drew getting his second honoree, Chris Paul getting his first, and AD
Yeah,
getting his
Drew has
90th.
2
Okay.
now with that one, but
Yeah.
1 for the playoffs.
All right. So there you go. Those are our wet boys of the week. Give us yours in the comments down below.